Like mother like son, Prince William joined surgeons in the operating theater at Cancer Hospital that was close to Princess Diana's heart. Prince William has followed in his late mother's footsteps as he joined medical professionals at the Royal Marsden Hospital in Chelsea on Wednesday. The prince donned nurses' scrubs and a medical mask during his visit, emulating the late Princess Diana, who acted as patron to the charity from 1989 and paid the hospital in Chelsea regular visits until her death in 1997. The Duke of Cambridge, president of the Royal Marsden NHS Foundation Trust, visited the trust's facilities where he viewed two pioneering robotic surgeries. William learned how the Royal Marsden, the first hospital in the UK to introduce Da Vinci robotic surgery in 2007, is revolutionizing the way cancer patients are treated. The 35-year-old royal joined Professor Vinay Pillai and his team in theater as they perform minimally invasive robotic surgery on a patient with adenoid cystic carcinoma. Robotic surgery offers patients less invasive and shorter operations when compared to open surgery, with fewer scars and faster recovery. The Royal Marsden has the largest and most comprehensive program of robotic surgery for cancer in the UK, treating urological, gynecological, head and neck, gastrointestinal and colorectal patients. The hospital has a poignant significance for William as it was the place Princess Diana visited on her first solo engagement in 1982. William became president of the Royal Marsden in 2007, taking over the presidency from his mother, who held the role from 1989 until her death in 1997. The Royal Marsden is the largest cancer center in Europe, treating over 50,000 NHS and private patients every year. Today saw the future king, dressed in a blue top, trousers and cap, and wearing a pair of slip-on foam rubber Crocs, taken into the operating theaters of the Royal Marsden Hospital to watch tumors being removed from patients with the help of the machines. The Da Vinci robot allows surgeons to remotely cut away the cancerous growths as they operate two handheld controls connected to a 3D monitor located a few feet away from the patient. Dexterous consultants have been taught the skills needed to handle the robot, which allows them to operate without resorting to major invasive procedures, and William watched with fascination as Anne White, 67, from Newton Abbot, Devon, had a tumor cut away from her tongue. He peered at the 3D monitor as lead surgeon Professor Van Pillai talked him through the procedure, and then later watched another operation to remove a tumor from the base of 63-year-old Charles Ludlow's esophagus. William talked about the skills of the surgeon when he met cancer patient Joe Omar, 63, and his wife Lynn, 59, and their daughter Layla, 27. The Duke joked with the 63-year-old, comparing the Da Vinci robot to a computer game, saying, "It's the same as the PlayStation gear. You can see all the doctors have done PlayStation. They let me watch but not to have a go." Mr. Omar, a retired anaesthetist from Sutton, South London, worked at the Royal Marsden in the 1980s, where he met his radiographer wife, and was having tests after a tumor was removed from his bladder. William told him, "It's fascinating watching the robot work. It's so precise. You see it up close and you can really see how the human body is and how it works. You are literally going right into the tumor, so you see exactly with precision where the tumor is. It's incredible. I was really impressed with it." Today is not the first time that William has entered the operating theater, as he is believed to be the first royal to witness surgery at Marsden during a visit back in 2013. The visit closely matched a 1996 visit by Princess Diana to Harefield Hospital in Middlesex, where she too donned surgical clothing to watching a heart operation on a small boy from Cameroon. The Duke first met with Professor Vinay Pillai, consultant head and neck surgeon, and his team as they performed minimally invasive robotic surgery on a patient with adenoid cystic carcinoma. His Royal Highness will later join Mr. Asif Chaudhry, consultant upper GI/esophagogastric surgeon, as he performs a robotic esophagectomy, a procedure only available at the Royal Marsden. During the visit, the Duke will also learn more about the UK's first ever robotic fellowship program, funded by the Royal Marsden Cancer Charity, which trains surgeons from other trusts across the UK. William will later join staff, volunteers, and supporters of Campaign Against Living Miserably, CALM, a charity dedicated to preventing male suicide, to lend his support to their Best Man project. The father of Tao will meet with volunteers and staff from Kamat High Roadhouse, Chiswick, before joining a group of men who are taking part in filming Best Man Project videos where they chat about the importance of friendship and issues around mental well-being. As well as the volunteers taking part, the Duke will meet Rio Ferdinand and his friend Jamie Morali, who took part in the Heads Together campaign, musician-actor Loyal Kerner, and radio and TV presenter Roman Kemp. COM is one of the main charity partners of Heads Together, the campaign led by the Duke of Cambridge alongside the Duchess of Cambridge and Prince Harry. Male suicide is the single biggest killer of men under the age of 45 in the UK. COM delivers services for men in crisis or distress, supporting the people around them and those bereaved by suicide. They also campaign for long-term culture change to redefine and open up masculinity, so that over time fewer men will need support at crisis point. COM recently launched the Best Man Project to promote the idea that you don't have to wait for a wedding to be a great friend, and because male friendships can be instrumental in men looking after their mental health.